Welcome back to Gemlo, your guide to a wonderful life. On today's episode of the It Girl Diaries, we will learn from the It Girl themselves, and today we are looking at Tam Kaur. First, we need to know who Tam Kaur is, and if you don't, girl, Tam Kaur is the girl of self-improvement and self-love. She's a content creator, influencer, and the author of Buy Yourself the Damn Flowers. Tam teaches women how to fall in love with themselves, be the center of your own universe, and get your power back. For Tam, falling in love with yourself is the most important thing you could do for yourself. It is about understanding that you are the source of your happiness. We think that happiness comes from the outside, the people in our lives, our environment, and our accomplishments. But Tam Kaur teaches us that happiness comes from within, and you are the only one that can give yourself the happiness that you desire. She teaches us to ask for joy from ourselves than from others. For instance, instead of being like, you should care for me, you should love me, you go from that to, I should love myself, and I should love me and care for myself more. The biggest message in her book, Buy Yourself the Damn Flowers, is to choose yourself first. She highlights that being selfish and loving yourself unconditionally is the ultimate kind of self-love and self-care. In the society we're in, we are taught to put everyone but ourselves first, to care for everyone's needs and forget about our own. But Tam teaches us that being selfish is not a bad thing. In fact, it is the ultimate act of self-love. She explains that you have to put yourself first to be able to be a better person to others. What we can learn from this is that loving yourself most times can be selfish, and that's okay. Most times you have to put yourself first and remove everything that is not serving you, whether it's that friendship or that job with your toxic boss or late nights. It's all about putting yourself first and giving yourself the attention that you give others. She also teaches us that our power lies in our hands and that we can choose to do something about it or give our power to other people by putting them before ourselves. The book also talks about finding your happiness, inner joy, and getting your power back. Your power lies within you, and her book teaches us that. She teaches us that our power and happiness doesn't lie in being hyper-independent or thinking that we can do it alone, but in being with others while still showing up for ourselves. Showing ourselves the love, care, and respect that we show to others. For instance, Tam Kaur is in a committed relationship with her longtime boyfriend, but still goes on solo dates and has a life and career of her own that she built. This shows that you can have your dream life while still being with other people. Your dream life doesn't have to be lonely, and she teaches us that by constantly showing us her life with friends and her partner while still navigating her life and career. If there's one thing Tam Kaur teaches us is that your pain can become your purpose. Tam Kaur is very open about her life and her failed relationships and how those experiences gave her the strength to find herself. She even writes about it in her book and tells us how these experiences helped kickstart her self-love and self-healing journey. She's very open about her failures and mistakes and uses them to teach other women how to live a better life. She teaches us that failure and bad experiences can become your greatest strength and not your biggest weakness. Most times, our greatest strength comes from failures we have had and the obstacles that we have to face, because when we overcome them, we become stronger and better. She also teaches us that real healing comes from being honest with yourself. Tam encourages women to heal in the open and to be honest with themselves. She talks and shows how to heal in the open through solo dates and making your dream life come true through hard work and manifestation. Tam Kaur gives us the ultimate guide to self-love and happiness. She teaches us to put ourselves first and love ourselves unconditionally. She teaches us that you are the source of your own happiness and nothing else. Implementing this into your life looks like loving yourself through your ups and downs, putting yourself first no matter what. You come before everything else. because you are the most important person in your life and no one else. You come first and then everyone else comes after, and Tam Kaur teaches us that. Putting yourself first and getting to know yourself should be the most important thing in your life. Tam teaches us that you come first and everyone else follows. It is about looking after yourself and giving yourself the love, attention, and care you desire from others, instead of constantly expecting love from others. Instead of constantly expecting love from others, we can choose to give that love to ourselves. Well, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. You can also check out our website for more content on wellness and health and self-improvement content. If there's anyone you would like me to cover, drop it in the comments. Until next time.